Alright, hey, what's going on there, folks? Earthmaster here. It is December 11th, 2018, 11:03 p.m. my time here out on the west coast of California. And looking at the earthquake live 3D stream right now, and definitely some activity out there that took place last night. That 7.1 earthquake down there by Antarctica and South America region there, just about ready to drop off the globe there after that 24-hour period. I'm pretty sure that should have dropped off by now, but that's definitely an older earthquake over a 24-hour period. Since then, we haven't seen a whole lot of activity far as large-scale activity goes. I've seen some moderate activity at best over in the Fiji Islands region there with the 5.2 and 5.1, and also a couple 4s over there around the Indonesia Islands region. But other than that, not a whole lot of eye-popping candy, or eye-popping activity, I should say, out here in the earthquake world. In fact, pretty mellow. Some activity out there north of the South America region there, as we've seen some swarming activity over there, well, for the past few months, I should say, or if not, in fact, the past few years, which seems to be the norm out there. So that's just an area to keep an eye on. I mean, there's just seems to be always active for some reason. But other than that, United States of America, pretty quiet, folks. We haven't seen any activity out there on the West Coast. Hawaii, pretty quiet as well. Taking a look over here towards the Western Pacific, Japan region as well, pretty quiet. These 5s and 4s out here around the Indonesia Island region about ready to expire, as they are now approaching the 24-hour threshold of activity there. Latest earthquake, you're showing up right there, 3.6 on the earthquake 3D globe right there. It's taking place out there around the northwestern Iran region, and that's taking place at around a depth of about 9 kilometers below the earth right there. So not a major earthquake, not a moderate, just minor activity right there in the most recent earthquake activity to unfold in the in this beautiful planet right here. But yeah, just not a lot, folks. Nothing really standing out. I mean, it's after the 7.1 earthquake right here, things seem to mellow out. I mean, it's just pretty quiet right now. Even South America region right there around the Chile region, where we see some normal activity around the 4s and 5 magnitudes, are kind of chilling out a little bit and just being a little bit on the mellow side there. Pretty quiet activity out there. So yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Like I said, this has been about 24 hours of quietness, so to speak, if you will. Some deeper activity out here around the let's see here where this is at here, this 4.5. Take a look here, 4.5. The well, I guess around the, it says the Mariana Islands region there. That's kind of deep, 200 kilometers below the surface there, but not super deep, folks. I mean, nothing to write home about. So all in all, you know, I was kind of expecting activity to pick up a little bit after this 7.1 down here last night, but it just did not happen. In fact, it seems to have mellowed out and stabilized the earthquake activity out there around the globe. So, you know, we'll have to keep an eye on everything. Like always, right? Things change in a blink of an eye. There's no doubt about it. Taking a look at the slow slip event movement out there around the west coast of the United States of America right now. Let me go ahead and refresh that to make sure we got the current information, I should say, out there. And let's go with the last 2 days of activity. There's not a whole lot of activity out there, folks, whatsoever out there on the west coast of the United States there. And this is tremor activity, meaning slow slip event movements. Basically along the North American plate and the Pacific plate, and also the Juan de Fuca plate out there as well. Not showing a whole lot of activity out there. In fact, it's very sporadic out there around western Washington and northern Oregon region there. So nothing to draw attention whatsoever, which is, you know, kind of a good thing, right? And here is the most recent information, or the most recent data coming in from the Caltech state in regards to earthquake activity out there in California, where I'm at, and northern Nevada stations here. Pretty mellow. Not a whole lot of activity to report at all in the California state here. In fact, just, you know, it's overall pretty quiet, folks. And like I've said before in the past many times, this unusual quietness tends to lead to, well, uptick in activity. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. And like I said, come on over to the live stream if you are watching this update video. And we have been experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties out here in the past couple days. I'm not going to say it's brought the channel down, because it really hasn't. But as a YouTuber and a streamer that streams 24/7, I kind of want to provide quality to the viewers out there, and that means offering the best possible resolution and quality that someone can view out there on their TV, out there on their mobile phone, out there on their iPad. It doesn't matter. You know, I want to provide the best possible resolution and data and video that someone can view out there if they want to watch my channel. So that has been fixed. The problems that I have been experiencing have been eliminated, and now we're proceeding on the future, right? So we're doing good. We are streaming right now 1080 at 60 frames per second, which is maximum resolution out there for good quality amongst all the viewers that happen to be viewing this channel. So that's the main thing. I want to provide quality out there, folks. So you know, like I say, there's not a whole lot going on out there, folks. Quiet stream out there. The live seismograph stations out here right now look really super quiet. Nothing coming in at the moment throughout the globe. So interesting. You know, we are living on planet Earth, where plate tectonics are in motion and creating mountains and valleys and continents and all sorts of stuff out there. So this period of quietness is just something to pay attention to, and we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, folks, have a good night out there. Come on over to the live stream. We are live streaming 24/7. There's no doubt. There's no giving up. There's no stopping that. I'm not giving up on that, and that won't happen. I'm here, and I'm committed to providing 24/7 coverage of earthquake activity. I don't care what it takes. It's going to happen. So have a good night, folks. We'll get you guys a little bit later. Peace out.